Hi, so you're welcome to my corner. This is your girl Priscilla Kadima. Here I am making Greek yogurt for I think the very second time. The first time was a fail. I decided to try it this time around and it worked out. Yes, so first I measured 2 cups of milk. Yes, I bought the Dano packet milk. That was what I used and now poured in 2 cups of boiled water, a water that boiled in the pot, right? I also didn't show the part where I also added 2 cups of room temperature water. So in all, I used 4 cups of water, 2 cups of room temperature water, 2 cups of boiled water. I began to stir. Like you stir this so all the lumps, like the milk, break and there is no lump left at all. You use your whisk to continue to stir and stir and stir. Stir, 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 stir. Okay. So after stirring, I decided to turn it right into this container because it has a cover. Okay. Yes, and can fit into, where I'll be keeping it to ferment. So I continue to stir. First, part of the me stirring it is to break the lumps. Secondly, is to get it to cool, right? So I dipped in my finger to be sure that okay, this has gotten to a temperature, to at least a temperature that is warm enough. And then I brought in this thing they call culture. That's what they use. It has active ingredients in it that helps in the fermentation process, right? So I fetched part of the milk and I mixed them together, poured back in, got it to mix properly, and then I closed this up, right? After closing it up, I had preheated my microwave. Like I preheated it just like 5 minutes or so to get it warm because I think this place needs a warm place. Like they will say, get a dark place or a warm place to just keep it. And then you have to wrap it well. Okay, I brought in this dry towel, wrapped it. I brought another, veil of mine, wrapped in it. Yes, there is also this. I used nylon, a big nylon, put it in it and tied it. Okay, I didn't show this process, but I did that. So you just want to secure this to leave it warm enough to ferment. So I put it right into the microwave and allowed it for about, this one lasted like I think 14 to 15 hours before I took it out. No, that microwave is actually not on. Okay, it's not on. It's not on. Okay, yes. So after 14 to 15 hours, I brought it out and look, this is my second attempt making yogurt. My first was a fail. This second attempt came out so well. Now, there is a way, if you want this to be way thicker than this, you have to pour it in a sieving cloth. Do you understand? So that the water, they call it whey, will drop down from it. It will drain from it and then everything will become thick, right? So after that, I took it back to the fridge to thicken it and to get it cold while I went on with my granola, right? Taking this parfait, I wanted to make parfait, so I had to like do like a DIY kind of granola. My granola came out a fail. Now let me explain. Okay, I'll explain later. But for now, I used just 1 cup of oats, and then I used the cashew nut. I poured in cinnamon. I poured in salt. Then here I am mixing oil. Instead of honey, I did not have honey around, so I used this maple syrup, and then I poured in like some flavor in it, right? Then I'll pour it right into the mix and the dry mix, right? And began to stir. I stirred everything, the honey actually is used is to bind it together and all that and all that. It serves as a binder to this particular mix, right? So I made sure I mixed everything and then I put everything on a tray. After putting on a tray, I decided to put it right into my small, a mini oven, right? So after putting it in my mini oven, just barely like 3 minutes into putting it into this oven, they took the light. Yeah, they took the light. So I also put on this coconut to like, of course, dry up, right? So that I can use them. But they took the light. So I went ahead to use my gas to do this. But my gas fire was too high. I tried to reduce it. My gas fire doesn't really go down like that. It doesn't reduce where it will only be the blue flames. Like this slow, whatever, it doesn't reduce at all. So I had to like do it the way you saw me doing it here, and it burns. Like so. Thankfully, it was part of the granola that I fetched to do this process while I wait for them to bring the light, so that I'll continue with it, because I still have the Greek yogurt. I will just make them and put in my fridge, okay, and be taking it, one after the other. So I went ahead and made my Greek yogurt. My Greek yogurt ended up not too thick. Why? Because I didn't drain that way. Okay, I didn't drain it. I just went ahead with it this way. It still went out nice. So yeah, I did my very first parfait, homemade parfait. It turned out nice, if not for the granola that didn't really get to, yes, but it turned out nice. It means my next parfait trial is going to be perfect. So yes, this is a homemade parfait. You can make this in the comfort of your home. Yeah, instead of buying, you can make this in the comfort of your home, of course. So this is it. It turned out so well. I loved it because it's good. It's good. I think I'll talk about the health benefits in a post or in a video, but it's a very, very good meal. Okay. Yeah, so this was me just devouring my parfait. This is to show you that I was really enjoying it. I did not put, like some people add sugar or honey to the main parfait, but I did not, because if you leave it for too long, it turns sour, right? So I really loved the taste, actually. Yeah, everything just turned out perfect for me. I loved it, and I had fun, eating it. Here I was, just taking out time to advertise what I sell. My Tom Brown, my finger millet, also known as Tamba mix. Yeah, very nice, very nice. You can patronize your girl. Thank you for watching, and bye, guys. Sometimes I don't know